Hello, hello. Right, I don't want this to take too long. We're going to load this boat. I'm going to talk to you about what we're putting in the boat, essential gear. I've taken some things out as I've gone along. So yeah, I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible because I know it's going to be a long one. So join me in packing the boat. Let's go. This is all my food here. The breakfasts are here, the lunches and snacks are in there, and my evening is there, my evening meals. So I'm going to pack these into individual little bags to make it a little bit easier. But yeah, you're looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A lot of it is packed with sugar and calories just to keep my energy up. I've also allowed for, if we have a barbecue, pick up some meat somewhere along the way. We might have that one night, which means I get a meal back from not eating it. I've got 2 burners. I'm going to take 2 gas canisters just in case I need to cook more than one thing at a time. But keep it really simple in the morning. Just porridge, just add water. You can eat that straight out of the packet. I've got some beans as well, and I've got the full Monty breakfast if I get really hungry one morning. During the day I've got crisps, sugar, drinks. I've got some beef jerky, pepperoni, pepperami. What's that? That's a banana snack bar. Mini rolls. I'm not sure how the chocolate's going to keep on that if it gets too hot, but I believe with the cold water on the bottom of the boat it should be quite good. Pot noodles repacked into silver foil bags just to keep it nice and easy and small. I've got some, never had this before, chicken tikka masala in a tin. I have tried this one, which is surprisingly good, mild chicken curry. Got the rice to go with it. I've also got dry roasted peanuts as well for every night, mixed nuts as well, and something to add to the water just to keep the electrolytes up during the day, because you just feel down in the dumps if you don't drink something like that. Fig rolls, I love fig rolls, and some sugary sweets as well. Don't know why I've got polos in there, there's no sugar in them, but got them anyway. So that's it, that's pretty much my food. I've got a beer and ale every night as well, a different one, just to keep it different. So I'll be sampling one of them every night. Nice. Only one though, because I don't want to get hammered. And so that's all my food, I've just got to bag it all up. Right, on to the camping stuff. So, main thing, tent, Mango Banshee 200. Nice tidy little tent, 2-man, but should give me enough room for a bit of gear as well. Tarp, now this is something I got off of AliExpress. It has a silver foil inside to it, so it reflects heat back in, and I've had it next to a DD tarp, and it does reflect heat back in quite well, so that one will keep me warmer. I'm taking that one, about the same size. Air mat, this is an OEX Traverse IMX. Now this is the one with the loads of little pockets of air, smaller compared to my other one, so taking that one. I've got a C2 Summit Thermalite reactor. This is like an inside for my sleeping bag. It's a down sleeping bag. I've got a Berghaus, and it is the Elevation 600. So this is like an all-season bag. That does shrink down to a lot smaller than that, so I will be pushing the air out of that. And don't go without it now. Saves me getting out of the tent. A pea pot, something to pee in, chuck the water outside. So that's coming with me. I've got an inflatable pillow, a Nemo pillow, and I've also got a down pillow which packs down. I had my wife make me that out of a normal down pillow. For me, comfort in sleeping is the main thing, so if I don't get a good night's sleep I'm not going to be very good the next day. So always look after yourself when you're sleeping. Now this is going to pack down and go into a 5 litre bag along with some of the other things. That's an air mat pump, so it fills a bag of air and then you push it into your air mattress. I've also got a smidge net. It's a little bit finer holes in these so you don't get the small ones coming through. An emergency bag, all weather, so handy to have. Might not use it, but it's just there if I need it. I've also got Peter Storm men's waterproof trousers. They're tiny, they don't take up any space at all, so if I come off the water and I'm sat on the side and it starts to rain, I'll pair this up with a cag and I should be able to stay dry. So all of that is going to go in a 5 litre bag just to get it smaller. I've also got a trio chair by Thermarest. Now, I've not actually taken this on a camping trip yet because it is a big chunk of plastic, but I can't find a chair smaller that I already have. I've got quite a few that actually fit in the boat, so this one's coming with me. It's quite good, bit tippy, but it's coming with me anyway, just because I want comfort when I get to the campsite. Okay, so that's pretty much that. I have actually got just a normal Thermarest kneeling mat, handy for so many things. Keep your feet from getting covered in crap when you get out of the tent and put your shoes on and stuff. Kneeling to get in the tent, sitting down for lunch. It's just useful for all those things, so that's coming as well. But yeah, this is going to pack right down in here in the 5 litre bag. Get it really small. Chuck that on top of that. Pillow, emergency bag, and a reactor. And the reactor's only coming because if you get cold, there's not a lot you can do about it. So I'd rather be too hot and take things off and think like that. Right, so that shrinks down to that, so that's not too bad. So yeah, that's the camping area. Right, now for the camera technical stuff. So I've had a 3D printed sort of drum made up for the lenses on this Fujifilm X-T1. I'd love to take this camera with me, so I've had that 3D printed up to fit in a 10 litre bag. So that's my lenses. I've got access to them and I can put my hand in, just take a lens out and then pop it back in when I'm done. Also, I've made it for the camera itself and the lens. I've also got a couple of battery slots on the back. That goes in here. It's got a bag all to itself, and that will go in the front of the boat. And the idea is so I can react quite quickly with this. If an opportunity comes up, open the bag, got the camera, I can take a shot. And if I need to get below it, comes out, lens is below. Quite a quick moving bag if I need it, so I don't miss an opportunity. Now that's going to go in the front, in the middle, because obviously it's quite a weird shape. It can't be compressed, but it's designed to protect everything in this bag. So the camera's at the back, it's behind this roll-up bit, so I believe the bag is protected. The back of the camera is protected. Now this, I've got two of these. This is my solar panel. I figured out the easiest way to stand it up when I need to angle it towards the sun is just to get some metal coat hangers and just cut them to the right length, and then you can stab them in the grass and you can hook the little eyelets from the solar panel onto it. I've also got a middle one that just supports the middle, like so, and you just stab it in the grass and it does the job. It does what I need it to do. Obviously, when you've got a bit more time to set it up, it does look better. There you go. So that's the solar panel, that's coming along. Yeah, so that's that. Moving on, I've also got a few batteries here for the GoPro. They're all stacked up there. GoPro Hero 4, that's coming along. That goes on the outside of the boat, so I can record in front of me, looking at me, behind me, looking forwards, so I can get those scenes as well. Also got a waterproof Fujifilm shockproof camera. I'll be taking that along just to take a few little snapshots along the way where I can't get hold of my small camera there. This one's waterproof, so I can use it on the water. When I'm off the water, I'll be using that one. I've also got a few little chargers, cables, so if I need to charge any of these batteries up, I can, and they don't take too long on a solar panel. I've also got some big battery banks over here, just in case. I believe it's two 20,000 milliamps and one 10,000 milliamps. And they're just in case to keep my mobile phone topped up. And if I don't get any sun during, well, obviously at night, I can charge stuff up overnight. I've got a load of memory cards. I'm going to number all these up so I know day 1, day 2, day 3, something like that, so they're at least all in order. Doesn't matter too much because when I drag and drop it off of the memory cards, it should be in date order anyway, so should be able to work from that. Also got some vlogging batteries, the camera that I'm using right now. Gonna have to obviously charge up the microphones, either end. I've also got a little muff that goes on top of the camera if I don't want to use the wireless mic. And there's some spare batteries for the camera in this bag as well. And I've got a light, diffused light. Can't remember who it's made by. Lume Cube Air. Great little light. I used to use it with some other projects I've had. But this is great for using off camera and just applying a little bit of light if I'm at night, so you can see what I'm doing. And it doubles up as a torch as well. I've also got some wireless headphones, which is for if I take a mobile phone call, I'll be okay to take it on that. And I'll also be using that in the evening when I'm watching or listening to music. Cool, so, I've got to talk about this. This is a Lank 2 light for inside the tent. It also not just doubles, it doubles up as a rechargeable battery to charge your mobile phone as well. So, you know, this goes on and on and on, this thing. I've used it for like multiple nights and still managed to get a little charge out of it for some other devices. So yeah, that's a great little buy. That was off Amazon, Lank 2. You can't remember how much I paid for it. It is, at the time, I think it was about around about 15-20 quid. Great little thing to have. Found it by accident. And a lens cloth, just in case I need to wipe any lenses, clean up any of my equipment. And that's that. Cool. This brings me on to my paddling equipment now. So I've got my Peak BA. I'm going to have a camera in there. I've got a light. I've got a 2-litre water camel pack on the back, so I can drink on the go. Quite essential, that, I think. I've got the bilge pump. That'll be up on top with the spare paddles. I've got my on the water boots. I've got my 10-metre throw line, tow line even. I've got a sponge just to mop up, clean up the boat. I've got the dry deck. Now here's something interesting. So these are my original wheels and they're quite chunky. I mean, they're good, but they're inflatable as well, so you're going to have to take a puncture repair kit. So I've had a chat with a friend of mine. He's lent me his. Mine's not going anymore. And I've got these are smaller. These are solid tyres. There's no worry about having to take a puncture repair kit. And pat's down quite small as well. It's got its own strap with it, mine didn't. And yeah, I just think that's more useful. You can put that behind the seat probably. rather than have it on the top. So that's good. And I've got my dry suit as well. I'm taking that with me. Scottish weather, I have no idea what it's like up there, so and I don't really want to go in a lock. As for paddles, I'm taking 2 paddles. Both of them are split, but this will be my main one, my Streamlight. It's adjustable in the middle as well. And I've got my Werner paddle split as well. They'll be up on the front of the boat. So just going to take a spare set of paddles. So yeah, that's it. That's what I'm taking in terms of paddling gear. No, Jeffrey, you can't come. Just down to a few smaller items now. More to do with the boat than anything, and some weird shaped things. So first aid kit, paracetamol, plasters, allergy tablets, those sorts of things. Shovel, don't know why it's got a potato peeler on it. Don't think I'm going to use that for one thing and then peel my food. Don't think so. Saw, quite a good one as well. Just in case we need to chop some wood up and go on a fire. Driftwood, of course, not chopping down trees. Carabiners, little mini ones, and some clips to grab fabric and work in combination with the paracord, just in case I need some extra bits for the tarp or it rips or anything like that. Cable ties, always handy. Flex tape, hard to get hold of in the UK, not exactly cheap either. I think our equivalent is Gorilla Tape. It's waterproof. If you've got water and you're trying to patch a hole, this stuff works even when there's water on whatever you're trying to seal. I've got a head torch. This one's quite a wide beam one. I don't want a spotlight, I just need enough to see what's close to me. I've got a torch, that's for further distance and if I'm walking around. I've got Gorilla Tape, a tiny little roll of it, handy to have. I've got Factor 30 Nivea sun cream, and I've got Smidge. I've got 2 pots of that. I think one's last year and one's this year's, but I'm going to take them both. This was designed in Scotland for the Scotland midge problem, so it makes sense to take that. I've got some waste bags. These double up as other things as well, so if I've got stuff that I want to put in a bag and put back into a packet or back into a dry bag, I can do that. I've got what do you call this? I can put this on a paddle, just basically a tether, so I can tether things to my boat or tether myself to another boat. It's not strong, but it's enough to do the job. And this is more a bit of fun than anything. I've got a little metal detector here, just a pinpointer one, so I can sit on a beach and just poke it around, might find something. Bit of fun. I've got a frying pan. Took the handle off this one because I only need the pan itself, just in case I want to fry some food up or I want to cook it all in one pan. Job done. I might get some bacon while I'm out there actually, so yeah, that's good for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So on to the clothing. So okay, first things, I've already packed the boat. The boat is absolutely rammed. There's very small spaces left. If I jiggle some things around, I've got a little bit of room. There is one thing that's just occurred to me. I really want to take my little DJI Mini 2, and that's in that green bag on the floor at the moment, and I don't have a space for that at this present time, but I will try and work this out. Also, my dry suit is in that orange bag there. I'd really like to bring that along. I think that's going to have to go on the deck on the top. Unless I'm wearing it, that hasn't got a home. I can store the bag somewhere, I just cannot store it if I'm not wearing it. It's just difficult. The other thing I want to point out is I own this set of wheels. Now, somebody has kindly lent me, Stuart has lent me his wheels, which fit behind my seat quite nicely, and they are a lot smaller, and they will definitely fit behind my seat. So I will be taking his wheels. Thank you very much, Stuart. So what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to reverse the packing. I'm going to unpack the boat. I need the boat tomorrow for a support event, so I'm going to unpack it. So before I do, I'm just going to point out where I've tried to put most of my weight. So here is my food compartment. I've got some tin foods in the bottom of that. Here is my tent, and then it gets lighter towards the end. Around the front, I've got a bag below my feet, a dry bag. That's like essentials like suntan lotion, bug spray, stuff like that. And then here the weight starts where my camera gear is, and then it goes off up to first aid and stuff like that, all the lighter things towards the end of the boat. So most of my weight is here and here near me. So hopefully that hasn't thrown me off too much. I'll find out when I drop the boat in the water when I get to Scotland. Yikes. Okay, so reverse pack or unpack the boat so you can see everything laid out. Here I go. So, need to find a home for my drone. It's important. So spare paddles, they're there. Bilge pump, don't need to take that off. Now, I haven't put these in dry bags. These are solar panels. I don't really care much for them. I've got enough battery power. I just wanted them just for reassurance. Frying pan. Doesn't fit in the food hatch. It's not wide enough, the hatch, to fit this in, so it's going up front. 5 litre bag of clothes. This has got my night stuff, change of pants, socks, and daytime wear, nighttime wear, all in a 5 litre bag. I think that's quite impressive. My 3D printed camera bag, a roll of kitchen foil with the solar panel poles in because I didn't want them poking into any bags. Metal detector, shovel, incense sticks, they're in bags inside there, so they're pretty much watertight. I want to get this smaller. This is I made a mistake when I ordered these. These are the adult body wipes. Now I can get that bag down to half, so I'm going to try and do that before I go. A saw. Bit of a squeeze bag. This is down jacket, hat, gloves, just extra stuff to keep me warm. I could probably get that even smaller. I know my down jacket can shrink down more. Batteries, in fact I might switch that round because the batteries are heavier than this bag. Probably not a good idea, but the first aid kit is at the top. I might move that into the cockpit somewhere. I think there's going to be some room there somewhere, maybe in a footwell with the other bag. I'll clip them together. That's probably what I do. So that's that hatch, all emptied out. Snacks. Now, this is easy. Snacks are in a bag. I think that that's a great idea, that you just drop a bag in every day rather than try and sift through it. I've got lip balm, factor 30, and face balm, face suntan lotion. So that's the little snack hatch. All my BA footwear and all that are in here at the moment because I'll be wearing that on my person. And this is what I mean, I've got room down here for more. This is like essential things during the day: power cord, batteries, smidge, suntan lotion, all of that in there. So I might be able to get away with a first aid down there as well. This is my dry suit. The wheels are going to be on the back. I've got a feeling if I'm taking this with me, it's going to be sat on the top somehow. I might get a bungee cord that goes over the top and holds that on. So the wheels are tucked behind here. I'll take them out for now because I don't need them. And they will need to come out for the event tomorrow anyway. So they're out. Before I go to the back, I'm going to go to the food. My food is all pretty much loose in here. Some of it is in bags. Most of it is in watertight packaging anyway, so I'm not too bothered in tins. So I'm just going to leave it all loose in there. It allows me to cram things into little nooks and crannies in the back here. And this is a hell of a lot of weight as well. So I've got this, which I've added recently. It's actually gone past its best before date. But that's something I need to get rid of. I'm going to eat that. That's lovely. Something I didn't mention before. Coffees. Don't forget coffee. Now I would take tea, but I don't want to take milk with me, and keeping milk fresh is going to be a nightmare. So this is like an all-in-one, 3-in-1 even. So it's got my milk, my sugar and the coffee. Excellent. Fruit pastels, keep sugar levels up. I could actually move them up front into the snacks. I've got dry roasted peanuts at night. I've already gone through all this, so I'm just going to take it all out so you can see it. Baked beans, porridges, there's a lager, a day snack, a day pack, nuts, fig roll, another ale, full Monty breakfast, another bag's day snack, another beer, chicken tikka masala, pot noodle repackaged. I think that's brilliant. Day pack again, another tin of curry, another ale, Jamie Oliver's chickpea. Just add a bit of chicken to that and that'd be lovely. Another day pack. Oh, there's more. We're not done yet. Rice, stew. I'll have that on its own or with some potatoes that I might pick up along the way. Another pot noodle. Vegetable soup. You just don't know how you're going to feel. So that's that compartment. I think I've done quite well for packing that. That was crammed right up. Right then, onto the rear hatch. So that was my food, that's all empty. Probably don't need this, but look at the size of it. That's quite useful if you have a barbecue out there. And I guarantee we're going to have a fire. And if we pick up some burgers and some rolls, that's going to come in handy. Water filter. Now I've not added water yet, so that's something I need to think about, where my water's going to go and how I'm going to get it. I might take a 2 litre with me on the first day, or maybe even 4 litres, and then just see how I am at halfway. Kneeling pad, stove, spare pot, 2 gas canisters, pea pot, down sleeping bag in a waterproof bag in the middle, and then its original bag on the outside. Tent, Vango Banshee, 200. Chair, spork, great for digging deep into packets. Other sleeping materials. This is all my camping stuff, so bear that in mind. This is for camp at night. Tarp, not DD tarp, but it's tucked right at the back here, so it gets right out of the way. Changed my sleeping mat to a smaller one. The other one is twice the size of this, so I'm taking that one. I think that's it. That's all my gear. Right then, I've got 2 IKEA bags, the big blue ones. When my boat goes onto someone's car, I want to rock up with these 2 big bags and unload the bags into the back of his car. So when we get there, I just take these out. I know the front and back, and I will just put all the stuff back in the front, all the stuff back in the back. Will it fit? I don't know. Let's have a go. So I feel like I've just been to Tesco's and I've just tried to carry as much as possible with my hands. So yeah, other than my wheels and my dry suit and my BA and stuff like that, the insides of the boat are in 2 IKEA bags. That's good. That's pretty good. I might take the IKEA bags out when I'm paddling because it'll allow me to transfer my tent into one of these bags without touching the floor, stuff like that. I can get changed in a bag without getting mucky. There's so many uses for taking these bags, so they're coming with me some way, one way or another. So that's it. That is my boat packed and unpacked. And thank you for watching. Join me next time, because this video is not being released this week now. I'm doing a bluebell one, which is going up now. And so what you're going to see is this video is going to release next week at some point. So yeah, that's it. Wish me luck. So join me next time on my next video. If you haven't already, give me a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you. Until then, next time, bye for now.